Hi, in this video we would discuss, does Bible say whether Jesus is Son of God or slave of God? We usually see Christians make statements as Jesus is Son of God. But in reality Jesus is slave of God. This has nothing to do with Jesus being Son of God. Israel and Medina share region and culture. Let's find what Medina used to call slaves in pre-Islamic era. Reading Hadiths from Sahih al-Bukhari. We used not to call Zayd bin Haritha the freed slave of Allah's Messenger, except Zayd bin Muhammad till the Quranic verse was revealed, call them adopted sons by the names of their fathers. That is more than just in the sight of Allah. But Quran says Prophet had no son. Reading Quran 33:40. Muhammad is not the father of any of your men, but he is the messenger of God, and the seal of the prophets. God is cognizant of everything. What Quran says about Christians on this regard. Quran 9:30, the Jews said, Ezra is the son of God, and the Christians said, the Messiah is the son of God. These are their statements, out of their mouths. They emulate the statements of those who blasphemed before. May God assail them. How deceived they are. Statements meaning. Bible doesn't say, Jesus is Son of God, it say Jesus is slave of God. Pre-Islamic era used to refer slaves as sons of their master. So today Christians are making statements like people made statements before, as God had a son. Those are their statements. That has nothing to do with beliefs. Bible doesn't ask its reader to believe Jesus as Son of God. Instead, one who has knowledge about history would know Jesus is not son but a slave. Quran 33:5 verse says, call them after their fathers. That is more equitable with God. But if you do not know their fathers, then your brethren in faith and your friends. There is no blame on you if you err therein, barring what your hearts premeditates. God is forgiving and merciful. This verse has abrogated calling slaves as sons of their master. To avoid this misunderstanding, slaves as son. All the prophet were slaves of God, including Jesus, peace be upon him. So stop calling Jesus as slave but call him brother in faith. I would end up this video. Thanks for watching. Share and subscribe. Assalamu alaikum.